So let's have a real heart-to-heart moment. One of my clients was awesome. She just emailed or sent me a voicemail message asking me a really good question. And I just felt really like this was something I wanted to address here too. The question was, I look at a picture from me in the past. I'm about 20-ish pounds less than I am today. And I see how much, how good I looked at that point. But I remember in that moment when that photo was taken, not feeling good in my skin, thinking that I should be shameful of my body, feeling like I wasn't enough, really struggling with feeling great, and I weighed less than I weigh today. So this idea of the realization hitting her that she's heavier today than she was then, and that really nothing has changed, right? The feeling she had at a lighter weight, which is she's been really working through a lot of those feelings and thoughts, can still be here today. And the question really was, how do I make peace with that? How do I make peace with this time in my life? I was physically active, I was lighter, and I wasn't loving my body. I felt like there was something wrong with me, felt a lot of shame. How do I let go of all that negativity around my past? How do I make peace with what I was dealing with in my past and allow myself to move on? And this is a fabulous question because I've said this a million times, and I know until you're standing there having this realization, it's not going to mean anything to you until you're in it. But when I tell you, you can dislike or like your body at any weight that you are, I promise you, I'm not telling you this from some false, mythical existence. I'm telling you this because I did it, and I've talked to women after woman after woman who have done it themselves too. So this isn't just a one-person situation. This is it happens to all of us situation. So what I told her was this: one, you have got to live in the present moment. We get so worried about where we used to be, our thoughts around, sorry about this, our thoughts about where we used to be, that we don't live in the present. The present is you're watching this video right now. You're hearing that annoying beeping sound right now, right? That's the present moment, right here, right now. We are either worried about things we have to do in the future or things that have happened in the past, but in the present moment is where the joy is happening, and we're not there. So I started working on being present in my everyday life, present in the moment, present in my body, actually appreciating it for where it is today. The other thing, a gratitude practice. I cannot tell you how transformational that has been. Gratitude for my body, a sense of appreciation for my body, a sense of appreciation and gratitude in general has helped with that. Learn the lesson. Hear me on this. Learn the lesson. What I mean by that is, if you're looking at a picture of your past self, and in that moment you didn't think you looked good, and you look back now with wiser eyes, and you're like, oh my goodness, look at that little waist. Look at that bright, vibrant face. Maybe I had some stuff going on then and I didn't realize it. Heed my warning on this. The you of 20 years in the future is going to feel the exact same way about you right now. So no matter if you're at your quote unquote happy goal weight or not, the truth of the matter is that there is things about you today that are beautiful and that your older self will appreciate that you may not. So start to learn the lesson from that past picture. If I thought and felt that way there, and I'm looking back with wiser eyes now, and I don't see it that way, could it possibly be that my eyes of me right now in the present are maybe distorted? Yes, they are. Your vision of yourself is very distorted right now. Give it 20 years, look back at the photo, totally different perspective. So what does that mean? That means that you have to begin to start to think like your older self. Look for the things that your older self will find beautiful and appreciate that maybe won't be there come 20, 30 years in the future, okay? So be in the present, grateful, body, life, everything you got going on. Learn the lesson from that older photo. Don't allow the sun to go down and go, well, and I just really feel crappy about it. But I'm going to bed and we'll just do all this again tomorrow. No, no, learn the lesson that photo taught you so you don't stay in that cycle, okay? And then the last big thing is realize you get to choose. Nobody else chooses for you. No one can say what a perfect sized body is. No one can say what a beautiful body is, because I have talked to all different kinds of women, all different shapes and sizes, some of which have been down in single digit body fat percentages and have been up on stage in front of a group of people and had their bodies judged by judges. And they didn't think they looked great. And I'm looking at them going like, there is nothing here to not think you look great about. They couldn't see it. If they can't see it, and we can all see it, and other people can see it about you, but you can't see it, guess who's the problem? It's me. It's my perception, right? So maybe just accepting the fact that my perception of it is probably not accurate when I'm judging my own body. So these are all things to keep in mind when you're thinking about, how can I feel good in my skin today? How can I begin to let go of that past frustration with seeing these photos of me and feeling a sense of worry and detachment and concern? I'm really kind of having that realization hit that maybe I was looking pretty good at one point and I didn't appreciate it, and now I'm feeling kind of sad about that. How do I deal? These are all things you want to keep in mind. I hope this helps. It's a little bit deeper topic, but I think it's one we've got to talk about. You have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you soon.